So today I'm bringing up a topic that is totally not controversial. It won't get either side of the spectrum mad or fighting or anybody upset, and that is MLB Pride Night. Now, of course, teams across the league, they do Pride Night. They honor LGBTQ, kind of organizations and different things and people, whatever. And I'm pretty sure every team in the league does it. I could be wrong, but maybe the Yankees, they were a team that I feel like wasn't doing it for a few years. And some people hated them for it. Others were like, okay, they could do whatever they want. And of course, you can believe whatever you want. You can think however you want about Pride Night. But the team that will be in the discussion today is the Los Angeles Dodgers. They have been doing Pride Night for a while. They're going on their 10th. It's their 10th annual Pride Night going on this year in June. But yeah, it's basically just a night where the Dodgers and teams, whoever's doing the Pride Night, celebrate and honor the LGBTQ community and people who are involved in that community. And the Dodgers, they go all in. They do not back down from their support. They don't care whether you hate them or love them for it. They do a big night for this occasion. So why am I bringing this up? Why am I talking about it? Why does it matter? Well, there is some controversy surrounding this Pride Night in particular, more so than there have been in years past. And that is because the Dodgers invited a group to the ceremony, to their Pride Night. That got a ton of backlash from conservative Catholic groups in the area. And even a politician from Florida, a senator from Florida, Marco Rubio, got involved and reached out to the commissioner of baseball, Rob Manfred. I mean, this turned into a pretty big deal, at least over for the Dodgers. Obviously, this doesn't really matter for any other teams, but the Dodgers, there was a lot of backlash going on. So the group that was invited to participate in Pride Night at Dodger Stadium was a group called the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, which is basically an alternative to Catholic nuns, or in other words, the opposite of Catholic nuns, I guess. So I had no idea this group even existed and never had heard of them up until now when all this controversy started, so I looked them up. What it says on the internet when you look them up, like the very first thing, is that they are a charity, protest, street performance, and anti-Catholic organization that uses drag and religious imagery to call attention to sexual intolerance and uses humor to bring up issues of gender and morality. Of course, they'd tell you that they aren't anti-Catholic, but many believe that they are. If you're familiar with this group, I guess let me know your opinion on them. They were founded back in 1979, so they've been around a while, and the Dodgers initially invited them to their Pride Night next month at Dodger Stadium. Well, like I said, the team got some serious backlash for inviting this group. Backlash from conservative Catholic people who felt like celebrating a group like this actually was disrespectful to Catholics. Florida Senator Marco Rubio wrote a letter directed at Major League Baseball and the commissioner Rob Manfred, voicing his displeasure for the Dodgers inviting the group, also saying, quote, "Do you believe that the Los Angeles Dodgers are being inclusive and welcoming to everyone by giving an award to a group of drag performers that intentionally mocks and degrades Christians, and not only Christians, but nuns who devote their lives to serving others?" End quote. So as you can see, the Dodgers were getting a ton of backlash for this, a ton of hate. So they decided to uninvite this group. They put out a statement saying that they uninvited the group, and you can't win. You can't win with this kind of stuff. When you get into the political kind of waters, you can't win because you take one side, the other side hates you. You take that side, the other side hates you. So the Dodgers uninvited that group, and now they're getting hate from that group, but also other LGBTQ groups and other groups that are now taking themselves out of the Pride Night at Dodger Stadium. So the Dodgers listened to the initial backlash from conservatives and Catholics, will no longer have the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence participating at their Pride Night, and with that, only more backlash is coming their way, of course, now from the other side. Not long after the Dodgers disinvited them, the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence came out and said the group was not anti-Catholic, and its members were offended and outraged by the Dodgers' decision, saying, quote-unquote, "The Dodgers capitulated in response to hateful and misleading information from people outside their community." And with that, like I said, other groups that were originally supposed to be involved in the Dodgers' 10th annual Pride Night have taken themselves out in protest of what the Dodgers have done. The Los Angeles LGBT Center went out and demanded that the team reverse its stance on the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence or cancel Pride Night altogether. The American Civil Liberties Union of Southern California announced that they will no longer be attending, which was then followed by LA Pride, organizers of the LA Pride Parade and Festival, saying that they won't be attending Pride Night at Dodger Stadium either. This time of year always causes a lot of talk and drama and controversy and people from both sides getting angry and upset. You know, like the Pride Night kind of time of the year when teams do this stuff. Like last year when the players took initiative, when some players on the Rays, I think it was like 5 different pitchers on the Rays, opted out, decided they refused to wear the LGBTQ rainbow hat or whatever uniform jersey that they were supposed to wear. They said no, that we're not going to wear that, saying that it went against their religion and everything. So yeah, I mean, obviously, this time of year, these kind of events, they're going to cause a lot of uproar from people. It's just what comes from it. But the Dodgers, they're kind of in hot water right now. They have a lot to figure out with this Pride Night kind of stuff. So the Dodgers originally had a ton of backlash thrown their way, listened to those people and got rid of that backlash, only for it to be replaced with more backlash from the other side. Something that is now really impacting their Pride Night, with other groups opting out in protest to support the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. I guess we'll see how this all plays out and affects the Dodgers Pride Night in about a month. So yeah, let me know what you think. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.